Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you thought the Packers' season was just about solid defense and a budding offense led by Jordan Love, think again. Rumors are swirling, and insiders are pointing toward a blockbuster move that could reshape the entire NFC North landscape. There's a buzz about the Green Bay Packers potentially acquiring Stefon Diggs from the New England Patriots, a trade that could turbocharge their offense and make them even more dangerous come playoff time. And yes, it's not just idle chatter. There's some real substance behind these whispers, and if it materializes, we're talking about a game changer for the Packers' Super Bowl aspirations. Let's set the stage. The Patriots, currently sitting at a 5-8 record in 2025, are clearly in a transition phase. They've struggled this season, and their future is a bit uncertain. They've got a young quarterback in May who's shown flashes of brilliance but still needs pieces around him to flourish fully. The Patriots are reportedly open to moving some of their veteran assets to speed up their rebuild. Among those assets, Stefon Diggs, an elite route runner and one of the most reliable wide receivers in the league, has caught the eye of Packers management. The Patriots are said to be willing to part ways for a second-round pick in 2026, prioritizing acquiring young talent and draft capital to build around their new QB and cap space, which is around $15 million, enough to make some strategic moves, especially with a focus on a May-centric offense. Now, why would the Packers be interested? Well, if you've been paying attention to this season, you know that Green Bay's passing attack has been a bright spot, but they've always been looking for that extra weapon to take them to the next level. Diggs, with his incredible route-running ability, would be a perfect fit. Over his career, he's amassed over 11,000 receiving yards with 70 touchdowns and maintains a yards per reception, YPR, of around 12.1. In 2025, through 13 games, Diggs has recorded 64 receptions on 79 targets for 705 yards, averaging an impressive 11.0 yards per catch and a solid 54.2 yards per game with 3 touchdowns to his name. What stands out is his consistency. No major drops despite his age, and he's still producing at a high level with a PFF grade of 89.8, which is elite. His EPA per target is plus 0.35, and he's accumulated over 400 yards after catch, YAC, making him a big play threat every time he hits the field. Adding Diggs to the Packers' offense could be a huge boost, especially considering their need for more deep threat options. Green Bay averages about 28.5 points per game. That's good, but with a player of Diggs' caliber, they could elevate that number significantly. His presence would force defenses to respect the downfield threat, opening up opportunities for players like Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs. Imagine the mismatches that could be created with Diggs on the field, especially in crucial third-down scenarios or in the red zone. His big play ability, combined with Jordan Love's arm and decision-making, could turn the Packers into one of the most explosive offenses in the league. But it's not just about the stats, it's the intangibles. Diggs brings playoff experience and a proven track record of performing in the clutch. His experience in big moments, especially in high-pressure situations, could be exactly what the Packers need to push through the NFC and make a deep playoff run. Remember, last season's playoff push was impressive, but adding a player like Diggs could be the final piece of the puzzle that turns a good team into Super Bowl contenders. His ability to find soft spots in defenses and make contested catches could be the difference-maker in tight games, especially against divisional rivals like the Bears or in potential playoff matchups. Speaking of the NFC North, acquiring Diggs would send a powerful message. It would establish Green Bay as a team willing to make bold moves to contend, especially after a season where they've shown resilience and growth under Love. It would also send a signal to rivals that the Packers are all in on making this a championship season. The division is competitive, no doubt, but with Diggs, the Packers could have a significant edge offensively. It's all about creating mismatches and capitalizing on every scoring opportunity. Now, looking at the odds, the Super Bowl betting lines have shifted quite a bit. With Diggs in the fold, some sportsbooks are now offering odds of plus 2,500, which could tighten to plus 600 if the move happens and the team gels quickly. That's a massive swing and shows how much faith the betting community has in a potential Packers-Diggs partnership. His ability to be a true red zone threat, especially in crucial moments, could turn the tide in close playoff games and push Green Bay further than many expect. The Packers have been building steadily, and this move could be the final catalyst to turn a promising season into a Super Bowl run. Of course, there are questions. Will the Patriots really part ways with Diggs, given his talent and production? And if so, what will it take for the Packers to seal the deal? A second-round pick seems like a reasonable ask, especially considering Diggs' impact. The Packers could also leverage some of their emerging young talent or draft capital to sweeten the deal. It's a gamble, but one that could pay off big time, especially when you consider the potential upgrade at wide receiver. The team's passing game would become more dynamic, and the offense as a whole could become more unpredictable for defenses to handle. What's really exciting is imagining the on-field chemistry. Jordan Love has shown flashes of brilliance, and with a veteran like Diggs running routes, the connection could reach new heights. Diggs is known for his precise route running, quick cuts, and ability to make plays in tight windows, traits that would complement Love's arm strength and decision-making perfectly. Plus, his experience in big games would be invaluable for the younger players on the roster. The leadership and confidence he brings could elevate the whole offense. All of these factors point toward a future where the Packers are not just playoff contenders but potential Super Bowl favorites. The division, the conference, everything is in play if this move happens. The NFC is wide open. The Eagles, 49ers, and Cowboys are all formidable, but adding Diggs could give Green Bay just the edge they need to finally break through and hoist the Lombardi Trophy once again. The fans are hungry for that glory, and this could be the move that ignites the entire franchise. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the Packers front office is definitely weighing their options. They know that to truly contend, they need to maximize their offensive weapons, and Diggs might just be the missing piece. If this trade goes through, it could signal a new era for Green Bay, one where aggressive moves are the rule, not the exception. It's not just about adding a star receiver. It's about changing the narrative, about showing that the Packers are serious about returning to the top of the NFL hierarchy. Fans should remember, this season has been a testament to the team's resilience. Jordan Love has stepped up, and the defense continues to be solid, but to punch through the final barrier and reach the Super Bowl, they need that extra spark. Adding Diggs could be that spark, providing the offense with a true game-changer. Imagine the scenes in Lambeau Field if this move becomes reality, full of hope, excitement, and the belief that a Lombardi Trophy is within reach. The Packers have a chance to write a new chapter in their storied history, and Diggs might just be the hero they need. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all this? Do you believe the Packers should go all in and make this trade happen? Would adding Diggs transform the offense enough to push for another Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. The offseason is heating up and big things could be on the horizon. For now, keep that faith, keep that passion alive, and let's see how this story unfolds. Go Pack, go!